Hey, and welcome back. Okay, so we've completed everything. I've come back to Little Vivek, and I did find the two dogs that I was missing from that one quest, and I'm going to show you where they are. If you go into her garden right here, it's actually right between these two leaks. So there's one. We had the other one. I'll show you where it was, just in case you're using this as a guide. But you'll remember from a few episodes ago, it was standing right on the dock on top of this post. And so for the last one, it's over here near this woodcutter guy. He's custom right next to the woods, right here, stuffed dog. So I will return to Albert, but he hasn't wandered off. And you'll notice Carjo's not with me. I'll explain that in a moment.
Hello.
Yeah, I found the three dogs.
Wow, you're fast. You're better at apocalypse than I am, and I'm the best at apocalypse. Here, you can have my lucky coin for being so good. My friend Wolf gave it to me. No one thinks he's real, but I talked to him and he gave me this coin, and all of a sudden I felt so super lucky. He said I'd know who to give it to, and you're really neat. So you can have it.
Oh, good. Let's see here. I just want to finish this off. This might be it for Moon and Star. I'm not entirely sure if there's anything else to do with it, but I'll ask him this. Still playing Apocalypse?
Yeah, but you can't play anymore. I'm a lone warrior now. I work alone.
You work alone, yeah. Hi there. Who are you?
Albert, and this is my best friend, Meat. Say hi, Meat.
Yeah, we've already talked to Meat. That was your dog. He's somewhere. Alright, so what happened to Carjo, you're probably wondering. Well, I was having more numerous issues, and I do think it has to do with Little Vivek. Like being able to teleport in and out of here and stuff like that. I just want to check quickly. What did he give me exactly? Lucky coin, which is, who cares, right? Alright. Alright, so I had this crazy idea in my head. If you remember the end of last episode, I kind of thought like, oh, I'll just let him go, and he'll go back to the Khajiit caravans, and maybe there was something glitchy with him, and he'll reset. And lo and behold, now if you remember from the previous seasons, I didn't actually show it on there this season. I think it was season 1 we played with Malryn. That Carjo came from the Khajiit caravan that specifically stops at Riften. So I'm waiting there in Riften, and the Khajiit caravan comes, and there's no Carjo. Now, I literally stripped Carjo of all of his stuff, and I was just going to give it back to him and stuff, you know. Because I was going to re-find him, and hopefully that was going to reset him, you know what I mean? I thought, well, if we reset him, then maybe that'll work out for us or something, you know. But he's gone. I've waited. I've gone to some of the other areas where that same Khajiit caravan goes and waited there. And then I went back to Riften and waited there further. And apparently he's gone. I don't know where the hell he went to. He would have gone to rejoin them, I would have thought. But yeah, apparently he hasn't resurfaced. So, which begs the question, what am I going to do now? Because I've run into a few dungeons now, and we're mostly okay. There's not really any problems per se, but every once in a while, we're running into that situation I explained last episode. Alright, I'm just going to check here real quickly with everyone.
Can I help you?
Make sure there's nothing else, because otherwise I'm going to declare Moon and Star finished. So let's just go up here, talk to him one more time. I might even uninstall this mod, but again, like I said, it's apparently removing some of these mods is causing more problems than I would have thought. Oh, this is new. I found the man I was looking for. Did you know who he was?
Nerevar, born anew, the light of Azura given flesh, and a hero to my people and the world. Yes, I knew. No Ashlander would not. When I was a boy, my mother would sing me to sleep with songs of the Neverine. I am not ashamed to say he was my hero, and to have met him. He told me that someone would be looking for him, someone with a warrior's spirit. I am glad to have sent him the right person.
Alright, did I ask him this already?
I am called Balron. I hunt and fish for the village.
So now, the Neverine, he went to the Shrine of Azura. He doesn't actually have much in the way of new dialogue, only a little. You can ask him a few questions, and if you want to go there, you can, but it doesn't seem to be like there's any kind of continuation to our story here. I don't really feel like re-asking the same questions of these people.
What can I do for you today?
I've asked her before.
Me? Oh no, I'm fine. You should ask Belvedere though. He's always got something brewing.
Yes, okay. So,
Hello.
I'm debating whether to remove this or not right now. So for now, I think we're done with Moon and Star. It was only 2 episodes, and if you count this one, maybe a third. And then I was debating, well, do I do Falscar and get into that with all these glitches, or just save that possibly for another Let's Play, which I think I'm going to do at this point. Or, you know, what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to ask you guys one thing. I'm thinking of bringing Janessa back in, because I would like a person that uses like a sword and shield of some sort. So I'm going to probably get Janessa to rejoin us. But I might not do that right now. Today, I think I'm going to start the Dragonborn DLC. So let's bring up that. Only because I don't think it's appropriate for any of my other characters or any ideas I have for any of the other characters to be playing the Dragonborn, other than Malryn, since he was, you know, he was the main deal there. So, Dragonborn it is. We're supposed to go get a boat in Windhelm, and then we're gonna start in on that today, I guess. Now, what I'm hoping for, well, I think it's on the docks, so yeah, let's go into Windhelm. Okay, so we are in Windhelm, sorry. Yeah, okay, it does. I'm so used to not going to the docks. Strange.
We're one of the same.
Alright, so, yeah, I have done this one other time with Malryn's first save file, but I didn't do that on air, so technically I'm not going into this totally blind, but I've really only done it one time, and it was quite a while ago, so I've forgotten a lot about what this is exactly. I mean, I remember some of it. You go to, I won't go into it if you're new to this DLC, you want to see this again for the first time, but it has to do with another Dragonborn, or a person who claims he's a Dragonborn. So we'll just
If
go.
you're looking for passage to Solstheim, too bad. I'm not going back there anymore.
What happened? Why aren't you going back?
It's hard to explain. I remember those people with the masks coming on board. Then, the next thing I remember, I was here, and they were gone. And that's not right, losing whole days like that. There's been something strange going on there for a while. But after this, I'm done. I'm not going back to Solstheim.
Yes you are. You're taking me there.
Have you been listening to me? I'm not going back there.
Alright, so you're basically... See, I got more money than I know what to do with, so yeah, let's bribe him there.
Well, a man's got to make a living after all. Fine. We'll cast off immediately.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, here we are. This is Raven Rock. Can't say I'm all that glad to see it again. Good luck. Maybe you can figure out what's going on around here.
Okay, let the game catch up to us a little bit here. Alright, so we found Raven Rock. Let's just talk.
I don't recognize you. So I'll assume this is your first visit to Raven Rock, Outlander. State your intentions.
I'm looking for Mirak. Do you know him?
Mirak, I'm not sure that I do. Just remember, Raven Rock is sovereign territory of House Whiterun. This is Morrowind, not Skyrim. While you're here, you will be expected to abide by our laws. Any questions?
No. So, let's see. You know who Mirak is?
I'm unsure. I swear I know the name, but I cannot place it.
Can you tell me anything about him?
I don't think so. I'm not... The name has something to do with the Earthstone, I think, but I'm not sure what. Remember.
Okay.
We are
He's a fountain of information, isn't he?
Captain
Let's just talk to all these people here.
Around here.
Yeah.
Captain Gallon does the
you?
business around here.
Yeah,
I'm
he
just
does
a
the business around
Need
here.
something?
What about you? No, we're not gonna take the
Before you even
passage
ask,
back.
yes, I have the supplies you requested. But
Okay, hi. How
Ever
you
seen
doing,
a
Mr.
Redder
Guard?
God before?
this load cost
No, not really. Okay, so here we are in Solstein, which is technically part of Morrowind. Let's grab up some of this stuff. Bring up this Dragonborn. Investigate the shrine,
Don't worry about rushing.
which is that thing over there. It's starting to come back to me. The Morthal Manor. Hi, I'm just walking into your house.
You look
Don't
able
mind
to
me.
venture outside of town. Perhaps you could help me recover something precious that was lost.
Yeah, you mentioned something lost?
A few months ago, I had sent an important folio to the first edition bookshop in the Imperial City to be rebound. They sent it back to me recently, but it never arrived.
Yeah, was it aboard ship?
Yes, the Strident Squall, or something
Has
like
Captain
that.
Deleth discovered
The
anything
damn
yet?
thing sunk right off the coast
No,
of
Counselor,
Solstheim.
he's spoken
Can
to
you
everyone in
imagine?
town twice. If
So how do you know?
House Lalu has a spy
One of the
in
sailors
Raven Rock, he's
survived.
hidden beyond
Poor
our
thing
means to
crawled
find
all the way to Raven Rock on
I
his hands and
understand.
knees.
I know
Before
you
he
both do your
died, he
best.
told the Redrin Guard about
My
the wreck
primary concern
and warned us
is
that
your
it was
safety.
going to be crawling
I
with
give you my
reavers.
word that no harm will befall you.
Calling with Reavers. Who the hell
while
are
I stand
Reavers?
by
Okay,
you.
I'll see if I can find the book.
Thank you. You have no idea how much it hurts losing such a precious heirloom. My husband is second counselor, so I certainly have the means to reward you if you find my folio.
Yeah, see, the reason I'm doing this is I know there's a lot of little quests in town, and I
May I
would
have
just
a
like to
word
get
with you,
them
Counselor?
and get them out of my hair.
Of
So as I'm
course,
walking
Sindri.
around the island, I'll have
What
them.
troubles you?
Hey,
I was
On behalf
concerned
of
about
House
our food
Whiterun and as
stores.
Counselor of
Jared
Raven
can
Rock,
only carry so
I
much
bid
on
you
each
welcome.
journey.
yeah, do you know
Well,
anyone
might
named
run out.
Merrick?
Do I? What a strange thing. It sounds so familiar, and yet I cannot place the name.
Of course you can't.
I'm not even sure. I can picture a temple here on Solstheim. Must have been a bad dream.
Alright, so do you rule all of Solstein?
Solstheim is theoretically under my rule, but without revenue from the mine, I lack the resources to actually govern anything but Raven Rock itself. Not that there's much beyond the confines of our town anyway.
Alright, so Raven Rock is the only settlement on the island?
Well, there's a small enclave of Nords to the north in Skal Village. They pretty much keep to themselves, and we both like it that way. Then there's Tel Mithryn to the east. The Telvanni live out there. Sort of a strange lot. But since we're both from Morrowind, we get along. Other than that, Solstheim is crawling with bandits and reeklings. But that's to be expected living in a frontier like this.
Yeah, frontier. It can still be a frontier 200 years later. Alright, so what happened to the mine?
It used to be one of the richest ebony mines in Morrowind, but it dried out years ago. Now, we're barely holding out here. Without the mine, Raven Rock doesn't feel like it can last much longer.
I'm not going to ask about
My
House
doors
Redder,
are
I already
open
know
if
what
you
it
wish
is.
to discuss matters involving...
Okay, let's get going. Yeah, so it's like pick up quest time. That's basically what this is. and investigate the town. Because technically, even though Malryn has already done this, he technically hasn't done it at the same time. So I'm doing it like because I want all my Let's Plays to eventually have touched upon like every quest in the game once or something, just for your, like if you're watching it from the beginning or something, like all the seasons. So that's sort of my thing. Like all these people here have little quests and stuff, so it's sort of why I wanted to pick up everything like today, make this sort of like a, I don't know, not much action in this episode obviously.
You haven't seen Precious Corellius, have you? That foolish old man's taken my pickaxe again.
Really? So what's this fuss about a pickaxe?
No, this isn't just your run-of-the-mill pickaxe.
No,
I'm talking about an ancient Nordic pickaxe. They don't exactly grow on trees, you know.
They don't? Alright, well, can't you just send the guard to get this guy?
I prefer to handle these things on my own. Look, if you see Precious, tell him to give me that pickaxe back, and I'll pay you for the trouble.
Sure, no problem. I noticed a shadow marker on your door, because notice his name, Mallory. Remember, the Thieves Guild? Same guy, same last name.
Well, it's been a long time since someone from the guilds bothered to make their way out here. So tell me, how's my brother Delvin? Still spending his nights at the Ragged Flagon trying to win Vex's heart?
Yeah, he's well.
Good to hear. Damn layabout never even bothers to send his own flesh and blood a letter saying how he's doing. Can you imagine? Anyway, I suppose you're looking for work. Well, I got bad news. This place is drier than a damn bone.
Nothing at all.
Eager to make some coin, eh? That's the spirit. I'll tell you what. The guild's got a problem out here that I've been trying to deal with for years, but haven't been able to handle.
Well, how does the Thieves Guild have a problem way out here?
Don't look at me like that. I'm all alone out here, with no one to watch my back. And besides, it's really my problem anyway. I caused it.
Alright, so what did you do?
A fellow Breton who went by the name Esmond Tyne showed up on my doorstep about a fortnight ago. He noticed the shadow marks like you did, and I thought he was one of us.
So he stole something, right?
That he did. Right out from under my nose. Can you believe it? It's my own formula for improved bone mold. Took me years to perfect.
Alright, so where's this guy now?
Well, before he ran off, he was talking some nonsense about trying to fence goods to the Reeklings at Castle Karstag.
Yeah.
I told him he was crazy to even think about talking to those vicious little buggers. But he wouldn't listen. I'd bet a fat purse of coin that he's either dead or hiding out up there.
Alright, well, I'll get that formula back for you if I see him.
You do that, and I'll make sure you're set up right. You won't be disappointed.
Alright, so he's gonna probably say the same thing about Merrick, like, oh, I almost know what he is, and this Nordic pickaxe thing is probably just gonna tell us it's gonna be able to cut through.
You tell Precious he better give that pickaxe back to me, or else.
Okay, like it's gonna be able to work on what's those glacial ingots, the ore, the Stalrim ore. That's right, something like that. So it's actually going to be kind of an important pickaxe for us to get. Gotta go into the mine. There's one of those houses over here. We gotta go investigate that thing. So initially we're just, we got a whole lot to do. We're gonna get hit by dragon attacks. I think these guys mostly got stuff going on. Oh yeah, I talked to you,
Your
right?
visit here will be tolerated
yeah.
as long as you abide
Now what
by
did you
our
want?
laws.
Looking for any potions?
Otherwise, you'll
Ingredients?
answer to the Redderin
Chemical
Guard.
supplies.
Oh, you're selling quite a few exotic ingredients.
Yes, I'm proud to say that I grow or harvest most of it myself.
Really?
I only wish I had a better source for netch jelly. Those creatures are difficult to track down since it's so dangerous beyond the bulwark.
So in other words, you want me to get some? I could gather some for you.
That would be splendid. I'd be more than happy to give you something for the effort.
5. Very good, and I'm going to assume you don't know.
I don't think so, though it sounds like a name I've heard before.
Can you tell me anything
I hear
about
that name, and I see
the
a
temple. Okay, we know
here
about
on
that.
Sol- Take a look.
Let me take a look at her stuff real quickly. Like I said, I've been going around buying up healing potions pretty much everywhere. because I've been using up so many and just been throwing most of my ingredients. I really just don't want to sort through my ingredients right now to make, you know, healing potions right now. And I got all these guys I gotta talk to.
Just miserable.
So yeah, apologies for this episode. It's
I
going to
hate
be a
this
little
place.
bit.
This island's nothing but a pile of rubble. What's the point trying to make a life here?
Alright, so you don't like Solstheim?
Don't like it. I hate it.
Yeah.
Every day it's the same thing. We open the shop, we hardly sell a thing, we close the shop and go to sleep. What kind of a life is that?
Not much. Why not return home?
Oh, believe me, I'd be on the first ship off this miserable island if I could. But I'm not sure I could do that to my father. I think it would break his heart. We've already lost my mother. I don't want to leave him alone.
So how'd your mother die?
We lived in a settlement, perhaps a league from the border of Black Marsh, the homeland of the Argonians. Even though the Argonian invasion ended a long time ago, there are still a few scale-skinned clans that live within our borders. To put it simply, they attacked our settlement and slaughtered almost everyone. It was horrible.
I wonder if you were an Argonian and you came up and
Keep
talked to her,
yourself safe.
what she would say.
Solstheim's still a dangerous place.
Huh. That would have been interesting, but I'm not going to do another playthrough one of an Argonian just to find that out.
My husband Bendel feared visitors would
You have
shun
no
Raven
flavor
Rock.
text other than
I'm glad to see he
not
was
remembering who's
mistaken.
what. Who are you,
I
Slitter?
work for Mogrel. You got a problem, you talk to him.
I'll look for him in a few minutes. What about you?
I'll give you this warning only once. Stay out of my way, and we'll do just fine.
Same flavor text.
All right,
okay.
then.
What about you?
Welcome to Raven Rock, traveler. Could I interest you in any fine ash-grown foods?
I got those special poisons.
What exactly is ash-grown food?
The Dunmer have been growing food in the ashlands for thousands of years.
Really?
It was born out of the necessity to survive in the harsh climate of our homeland. And now, with the constant eruptions of the Red Mountain, it's more important than ever.
So is magic involved?
No. Only the Telvanni have the ability to weave living growth from the ash. This simply takes the right ingredients, the right tools, and a lot of patience.
Okay. So
Next
we don't
time you're
actually have a
hungry,
quest.
stop by. I always
What about
have
you?
plenty of food for sale.
Want to buy anything? Or just laugh at our misfortunes?
Do you sell any special mining gear?
Mining gear? No. However, I used to sell East Empire pendants until I ran out of them. Popular little item.
So what's an East Empire pendant?
It's an amulet that was made exclusively for the East Empire Company. They
Yes.
gave them to their workers as an incentive at one point, a kind of reward for extra effort. They're no longer being made, so they've become a collectible. I'd love to get my hands on a few of them.
Yes, I understand this one. I think I found one, in fact, didn't I? Remember in an earlier episode?
They could be anywhere on the island. The mines might be a good place to start.
The
If
mines
you
might
find
be
any while
next
you're
episode.
exploring Solstheim, bring them here, and I'll pay you for them.
Can't get blood from a stone.
Yeah, we'll do like we'll sweep the mines next episode. So are sales that bad out here?
Bad? What if I told you that you're the first person that's even considered looking at my wares today? I've half a mind to contact my friends at the East Empire Company and see if they need an extra hand in Windhelm.
So you have friends at the East Empire Company?
Oh, absolutely. In fact, I've corresponded with Vittoria Vici herself more than once. You know, the lady who runs the East Empire Company warehouse in Solitude. The biggest warehouse they have in Skyrim.
Okay.
Ah, you're just like the rest of the folks around here. Mark my words. The East Empire Company will return to Raven Rock, and when they do, I'll be at the top of their list.
Yeah. So what exactly do you sell here?
The question you should be asking is, what don't I sell here? Because I have pretty much any supplies you might need. If it's not a weapon, potion, or armor, then it's likely that I have it.
So where do you get these items?
Jarland, over at the docks, brings me most of my supplies, and the rest comes from bartering with the people in town. Oh, Glover Mallory gets me a few things once in a while. He usually has the most amazing deals that I can't pass up.
Mallory, you need to talk.
Okay, I just want to see what he's got. I think he's just going to be like your basic general goods
See for
salesman here.
yourself.
Yeah, he's got quite a few gold. Of course, I have an add-on that adds more to that. So, I always pick up these ebony arrows now. I'm going for the good arrows. Not much else. I guess this empty and a filled one. What the heck? I really don't have any kind of a means to fill these up other than that one item I have on. Yeah, because that one item actually fills up a soul gem once per day, which is really good. I know there's stuff in the mine, and that's what we're going to do probably next episode, but I know there's an inn around here, and I think there's another quest or two in there. So we can try and finish this off. I know there's stuff in these. I don't remember what they were, though. I think I'm going to hold off on the temple. Where is it? Is this the building? This has got to be it. Yeah, the Retching Netch. Alright, now, I know there's at least one quest here, probably from the main guy. What's this guy?
Teldrin Sero, blade for hire. If you have the coin, I'm at your service.
You know what? Let's hire this guy.
Then let's be off.
Oh, how'd you end up here?
Long story, but I don't see the harm in sharing it with you. My last patron was a true Nord. He was dressed in animal skins, had tattoos on his face. A real traditional type, if you know what I mean. He had an insatiable bloodlust and was extremely stubborn. One of the toughest employers I've ever had.
Oh, so, why'd you work for him then?
Simple. He paid well. Very well. Anyway, we'd just cleared a ruined fort somewhere outside of Whiterun, and when we got outside, we saw one of them galloping away on horseback. Well, my boss wasn't about to let him get away, so we pursued. On foot. For 3 days.
Until
we ended up tracking him to one of the largest bandit encampments I'd ever seen. My patron took one look at me and made the most menacing grin I'd ever seen. At that moment, I knew I'd never see him again. No amount of money would ever be worth that kind of death.
Okay, so,
lead on.
Teldrin Sero. I'll never remember that name. How about you?
Welcome to the Retching Netch Corner Club, my lord. If you need anything, Master Geldis will be happy to help you.
Anytime you want to head for Skyrim,
Safe
I'm
travels.
right with you. I've spent enough time on Solstheim to last a lifetime.
We have all sorts of authentic
So you really don't want to be here?
food and drink here. Geldis.
Unfortunately, I got a lot of stuff to do here, dude. So, you know, mellow out. Yo, man, mellow out. Hey, Sujamma. Okay.
Welcome to the Retching Netch Corner Club, home of the finest Sujamma that will ever grace your lips.
Okay, so what's the specialty of the house?
The finest Sujamma to cross your lips, friend. My own personal formula that I call Sadri's Sujamma. In fact, I've just added some new ingredients to the mixture that I think makes it taste better than ever. All I need to do is get the word out that it's ready, and they'll flock here for it.
Okay, I can help you spread the word.
I was kind of hoping you'd say that.
Yeah.
Here,
Big
take these
surprise,
samples
huh?
of the Sujamma and spread the word. If you get rid of all of them, there's something extra in it for you.
Yeah, well, I don't really need gold at this point in the game. I'm loaded. Well, we're not going to stay here, and none of the patrons are here right now, so we know we got to go around town giving that kind of stuff away. I don't know, have I talked to you before? Want to try this new stuff?
At least my father will let me drink whatever I want without complaining. Tell Geldis I appreciate it.
Alright, so basically we got to touch upon 10 different people in town. You don't want any.
I'll give you this warning only once.
How about you?
That swill and pour it down a well.
You don't want it? What the hell's your problem? It's free booze. What's wrong with you people?
Welcome to the Retching Netch.
Yeah.
Sorry. Geldis won't allow me to drink while I'm working at the Netch.
Oh, so you work here.
Travels.
You probably already tasted it anyway. Alright, so we'll have to go looking around for that. Talk to these people again to give them their stupid little drink. Hey, booze. It's booze time. Hey, come back here. Want some booze?
Want to buy anything? Geldis needs to bottle this up and send it to the mainland instead of wasting his time out here.
There you go.
Outstanding.
So it's only going to count
Welcome
for...
to Raven.
And you.
Always a pleasure to taste anything Geldis comes up with.
Yay, I'm glad you like it.
Looking for any potions?
And you, what about you?
Mix some of this into my next potion. Who knows what would happen?
Yeah. Who knows what would happen? What kind of craziness would ensue? How about you?
Find my pick.
Here.
Perfect. I was just thinking about heading over for a drink. Thanks for saving me the trip.
Oh, you're most welcome.
You tell Cresius he better give that pickaxe back to me, or else.
Okay, so we've done a lot of stupid, mundane things this episode. Actually, let's go in here and see if they want any. Am I lost? Of course I am.
Your visit here.
Here.
What? Oh, no, thank you. I need to keep my head clear.
Yeah, it's so important. You got so much work here to
Remember,
do.
Anything you can contribute. Good old Geldis is always managing to keep our spirits up. And our eyesight hazy. Thank you.
You are most
Our
welcome.
journey's been quite
You are
My
most
doors are
welcome.
open
so far.
Where's that? There you go.
Hopefully you
the
don't
right to this-
mind sharing.
Oh, how kind. Thank Geldis for me, won't you?
Oh, I will most
My
assuredly
husband is
thank him
second
for you.
counselor,
Don't worry, I
so I
won't
said-
forget it at all. Yes, I'm a bit sarcastic.
If
How
you've
about
got
you?
any gripes, check in at Morvain Manor. Second counselor around.
Alright, so there's probably other people I can give this booze to. How about the captain? Would he take the booze? The booze, ew. How about you losers? Here.
There's nothing finer than Dark Elf Sujamma. Like nectar it is.
Yeah. Go figure.
May
2
the
more
wind
people.
be at your back,
Let
friend.
you...
If you're looking for passage.
No, you guys are just idiots. You don't talk. You don't actually talk. We're gonna hit the mines. We're gonna take a look in the temple next time. Probably give the booze away. Maybe the people in the mine will take this booze. We've pretty much hit everyone that we can outside. I think. How about you? Did I talk to you?
Always
No,
a
probably-
pleasure.
apparently
to...
not.
Well,
Here.
tell Geldis that Miri says she really appreciates it.
Oh, good.
And don't stay
So we
away.
only need one more person. Yeah, probably the person that's in the mine will probably be the last person for the Sujamma. And then we'll start in on this. I mean, like, this episode here was just like, ugh. Nothing was really going on, was it? But, sorry for that. It's just, that's the way of things here. Trying to get everything started so that, well, when we stumble across the island, we'll be able to just, you know, not have to come back here that much to start these quests. So, alright, I'm rambling. Alright, so I guess I will see you guys next time. Adios, folks.